everyone. Good evening. How's it going? This is Mario and Luigi, Superstar Saga on the Game Boy Advance. This is gonna be part 2. I did grind a few levels off stream, as is my, how should I say, custom, I suppose. And also I went back to collect all the beans in the game that I couldn't get before because I didn't have the hammer up to a certain point. And I made sure that they both had their brother actions evolved to their advanced versions, so that I don't have to worry about that on stream anymore, at least for a while. But I made sure not to progress the story any further, though. Not this way. Well, I think it's this way, isn't it? Where am I? Where am I? Okay. Make Mario normal again. I want to keep following the guide. Poems of Love, Volume 1 by Bubbles. Original owner, Chateau the Chuckle Huck. An empty barrel so like the heart of a man tunnel from below. No, not that. Hammer! Jump! Hammer! Hold on a minute, because I'm having a look at that guide at the same time. Yeah, by resizing the window, I'm not in the same spot in the page anymore. Now, okay, that should be good. So the player should continue north until they reach another path split. Going east, the player should work their way up the steps, smash the brown boulder, and continue east into a small area with 2 beanholes. First beanhole is slightly northeast from the exit. Okay. Let's try that then, I suppose. There should be a path going east then. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, shoot. Okay, so that makes 2. Okay, working their way back to the second path split, the player should head west up the steps and into the next area. There they should move south all the way until they see a beanhole barely visible in the southeastern area. Okay. Ah, yeah, here. Yeah, I see. Monica, hey! How have you been? No, the other way around, Rudy. Chuckle Bean. Me, I'm feeling good, thank you. Not too tired. Just beachy. How about you, though? How have you been recently? How should I proceed here? Something to do with the barrel, perhaps. Poems of Love, Volume 2 by Bubbles. Original owner, Chateau de Chucklehuck. Atop Barrel Man, I spy new lands and visions. Green, B Barrel Man. L picks the barrel icon. B climbs up on top. Yeah, okay. Ah, yeah, like this, perhaps. Won't lie, bad, but a bit better. Aww. Well, if there's at least some improvement, that's a relief. But I certainly hope you will feel a lot better very fast. Ah, but no! Ah! Silly me. Okay, let's leave and come back. Ah, yeah, that okay, yeah, there's an icon to get on top of the barrel. But come on, you're right in front of it. Woohoo! Ah, there we go. The way he laughs. Was that everything in this area? Continue. Chucklehuck Woods. Chuckle Root. Okay, there we go. What is that? Doing your best to get on top of things again. Yeah. Wish you all the best. I certainly know that life sometimes really isn't easy. I am Chuckleroot, protector of woods. Oh, what is that? Ahead is Great Tree, Mother Chuckalola. Only some may pass. Some who find all 3 kinds of chocola fruit. White chocola fruit, red chocola fruit, purple chocola fruit. Okay. Find 3 types of chocola fruit here, then I let you pass. Okay. What they say here? Going all the way to the Chuckle Root area, the player should head east into the next area. The beanhole is located in the center of the area. Ah, yeah, east from here? Okay. Hammer! Oh, well, there's one right here. Chuckle Bean. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Next bean. In the same area, the player should head northeast into the next area. There are 6 brown boulders, 4 of which are covering bean holes. All but the northeasternmost and the southwesternmost boulders need to be broken with hammers to reveal them. The first bean hole is found underneath the south central boulder. Also a bit angry at the moment. I pre-ordered Metopia for Switch. The money was taken the 14th and the game is downloaded, but it keeps saying it can't play, but gives no explanation as to why. Is it supposed to be out already? Because Nintendo has a thing where it downloads games. They call that preloading or something with their digital pre-orders, where it will download the game in advance so that on the date that the game releases, you are able to play it at midnight. And you don't have to go onto the eShop at midnight and then wait for it to download before you can play it. It's not super useful if you ask me, but it's a thing if you didn't know. I don't know when the release date is supposed to be for this one specifically. Oh, 4 of them. For pre-order, it said it would be out the 14th, but I guess it could be I have to wait for the 21st. I'm not entirely sure then. I don't know, that whole eShop thing with pre-ordering on the eShop is something I just never did, so I don't know. No, I did pre-order Shin Megami Tensei 3 personally on Switch, which is coming out on the 27th, I think, physically anyway. Comes out physical a bit later. So I'm waiting on that, but that's a physical copy though, that's not quite the same thing. Poems of Love Volume 3 by Bubbles, original owner, Shadow the Chucklehuck. When 2 are distant, press start, but once will do, souls will reunite. Aww. That's lovely. Again. Was also thinking, never again will I pre-order. For a digital download, I don't see the appeal quite as much. Because it's not like the game will run out of stock if it's digital. What am I doing? I'm not even pressing the right button. I like that. What am I doing? Well, but I can't even talk anymore. What am I doing? Hurry up, Mario. Ooh. Oh, that was close. I'm not sure how long that was, but you got a white chocolate fruit. Well, that is, if it will ever let me buy anything ever again. I tried buying To the Moon since it was on sale, but somehow it won't let me purchase anything. That's weird. Like, what? Why? Like, why not? Like, it was clearly working when I pre-ordered, but now it's just not working at all. Yeah, weird. I don't understand it any more than you do, I'm sorry to say. I never had that kind of problem with the eShop. Like, does it give you an error message, or does the buying option where you're supposed to select to buy, does it not appear, or Oh, I missed one, it looks like. Well, you wrote to the customer support? Yeah, definitely do that, yeah. Or did I already get it? Well, I guess maybe I already did that. Yeah, I think I must have. Okay. Ah, there's a hidden bean? In this screen? Ah, yeah. Okay. Oh, well. That was well hidden. Gives me an error when I tried to pay. Ah, okay. Weird. Yeah, if the payment method you used for your pre-order works, there's... Maybe the two problems are linked. If you're supposed to already be able to play Miitopia, and there was maybe a problem with the payment at that point, and maybe now they're refusing your payment method, but if they don't tell you, you're not likely to know what the problem is exactly. And if you still paid and you said you didn't get what you paid for, then yeah, definitely contact customer support, because you deserve what you paid for. From searching online, it seems a common problem in Europe with not being able to pay. Can't say that I've ever had the problem. I have to pay on the eShop, I use a prepaid MasterCard that I just load money onto for my online orders when I order packages online, or for paying on the eShop and stuff like that. So that if the number ever gets stolen, and as long as there's no money on it, nobody can buy anything with it. I do find it a bit more secure. I mean, I feel more at peace, at least, with that way of doing things, and I never had any problem with that card, I have to say. And before that, I used eShop cards to reload money onto my eShop account. But I don't do that anymore, though. It's something about new EU rules conflicting with other rules? Yeah, then again, it's been what? I don't know, 2 months, 3 months maybe since I paid for something digitally on the eShop when there was a discount on something I was interested in. And these are 2 games that I intend for Spooktober much later in the year, so I haven't even played those yet. I get notified if my card has been used, even when it's myself using it. Yeah, definitely, yeah. It's certainly one way to do it. Oh, I am the granddaughter of the great Checkoroot. This is my room, and may I say, how dare you enter a woman's room uninvited? Even if it's a tree lady. Well, since you're here, I'll share my secret with you. Have you noticed the spots on the ground that look like this? I've been paying attention, yeah. These are spots where beans lie buried in the ground. If the green one digs beneath the earth, the beans will pop out of the spot on the ground. There are a total of 5 beans hidden here. Find all 5 and I will open the door up ahead. Okay. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. You found all 5. You have done very well. If you find marks like these on the ground, dig immediately. Good night. There's a Chocola something. What's that? Wow. Damn, Luigi must have a thick head. Poor Luigi in this game, nobody knows his name. It's always Greeny, Mr. Green. The other mustache dude. It's Mario and the other mustache dude. Poor Luigi. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Mario and Green Mario. Yeah, that name popped up yesterday, actually, I think. Mario and the Green Mario. I think a character in the game uses that name, actually. Ah, crap. I reverted it back to the other color. So what do I do then? Isn't it just easier to keep hitting the head? I know, because you don't deal any damage when you do that. Okay. Ah! Not very good at dodging. Okay, Chopper Brother. Ah! Wrong button. Ah, well, it was defeated anyway. Got a red chocolate fruit. Without looking at the guide. Ah, yeah, I knew it. Ah, that way? Ah, yeah, there's something barely visible down there. Yeah, except I didn't get it. Yeah, there it is. Uh-huh. Like this. Okay, looks like if I go west, there should be a passage down south that I didn't see. Oh, this one? Ah, yeah. Oh, no! I also like in this game how they sometimes speak in Italian-sounding gibberish. I think the Green Mario thing is a giant meme. I don't know if it was at the time that this game was released, because it's 18 years old by now, but it wouldn't surprise me anyway. Ah, yeah, there I am. What's that? Purple Chocola Cave. Used to mimic the sounds they made when I played another Mario and Luigi game. I like the Mario and Luigi series because it's very light-hearted, lots of humor in it. Ah, yeah. I think I missed something anyway. I have to go back. I have no choice. Well, yes, I have a choice to abandon what I left or not, but I don't want to. Okay, let's do it again. You got a purple chocola fruit. Mamma mia, okie dokie, babadi babada, wow! Yeah, and there was one on Nintendo DS where you play the babies as well. Baby Mario and Baby Luigi at the same time. At the same time as the adults, because they go back in time or something. Like, that's what I remember always saying. Well, I've only played the first 3 personally. Those that are exclusive to the 3DS, I haven't played any of those. But I expect them to be sort of the same kind of thing. Babies! That kind of thing. That's probably where the voice clip comes from, actually. Yeah. Babies! You found all 3 chocolate fruit types. I am amazed. Very well, you pass. Very well, go.
Yes, oh yes, the path is open.
We were stuck and couldn't get past here, see? Hiding here and waiting for a couple of schmoes was brilliant.
Alright, rookie, let's not waste any more time. We're golden, see? Didn't miss anything on this side? No? Okay. No, not that way. Okay, then let's save again. Chickalhug Woods Chicalola. Ah crap, I'm missing stuff. What do sodas call their dads? Pop! A hippie's favorite soda, granola cola. My name is Bubbles, yeah. For context, to make that soda, they have to tell it good jokes, and the better the jokes, the better the soda is. Supposedly. The one with Baby Mario and Luigi and Bowser Inside Story was ones I remember playing and mimicking, though I never finished any of them. Ah, okay. They are the other 2 besides this one that I played. Those 2. Those that were on the Nintendo DS. My name is Bubbles. I built Chateau de Chocolat and I founded Chocola Cola Incorporated. And I am the ultimate comedian with the laughing and the chortling and the har har har. Yes, monsieur. Ah, okay, he's supposed to have a French accent? Maybe? Indeed, what you see before you is the most legendary of sodas, the Chocola Reserve. And I am pleased to tell you, this Chocola Reserve is yours to enjoy. That was easy. Har he har, I have worked on Chocola Reserve for 1,000 years. Telling it joke after joke so it would mature and then mature some more and then yet more, until at last the greatest soda of all would be completed with the fizz and the tastiness. Because it is a soda of such high caliber and repute, rude guests meet a fate such as this. 1, 2, 3. That's no ordinary soda, see? We can't stand up to such a beverage. The Great Chocola Reserve is a thing to savor, with the flavor and tang and yum in the belly. Uh-oh, Chocola Cola sounds like a great name, honestly. Ah, it is wonderful, so wonderful. The great soda shines. However, that was not the only hidden soda power that my jokes have bred over these 1,000 years. Now I insist you fully experience the texture, taste, and aroma of Chocola Reserve. Bon appetit! Ow! Ah, that didn't do much. Ow. Okay. Chopper Brothers didn't seem to work too bad. Well, I'm better off just using this, it looks like. Too early. This one's easy to dodge. Maybe now I can jump on it. I know, that still doesn't seem to be doing much. Do bats like baseball? Okay, it's telling it jokes to heal it. I like the idea. It's been a while since I played this, so it feels almost like a fresh experience to me. There we go. Waha! I'll invest in their mustache. Ah, 3 points. Nice. No! But the jokes, the puns, the humor I've saved up over the last 1,000 years! Au revoir! I want a soda called Chocola-Cola with these dumb dad jokes on each one. Yeah, on each can. You got the jokes printed on them. Like, we have candies here that come in wraps. And if you unwrap them, there's always, like, those dumb dad jokes printed on the inside of the wrapping every time. Those have been around for a very long time down here. They should do the same thing with a cola. They're called carambar. Those, for us, anyway. It's caramel in the bar, and it's with dumb jokes in it. But I believe it's a French brand, that one, so I'm not expecting it to be sold everywhere, or maybe not under the same name anyway. Go, Luigi! Yeah. I wish we had something like that. Or in some chocolate eggs that come in wrappings that resemble the crackers, the Christmas crackers. They make these too with some dumb jokes in them too, but usually they are sold around Christmas. Not necessarily chocolate eggs, but chocolate things anyway, in wrappings that resemble Christmas crackers. That was probably not the most optimal way of doing things, but oh well. We only have the Christmas New Year's crackers as far as I know. Yahoo! And he's gone, I guess. Why is he waving? Well, look at this. A very Mario-esque fellow and a some other guy. Some other guy. What? What is it? Mario's gut is filled to the brim with Chocola Reserve. It's sloshing around his inside. Gross! That's terrible and sort of disgusting. We must contact Lady Lima immediately. By the way, what's Chocola Reserve? Shh, I have no idea. Queen Bean has been in a deep sleep just as you see her now. Did you truly obtain some of the legendary Chocola Reserve? This is gross on so many levels. Ah! What's that? There's the belly black worm. Don't let it escape! Yeah! Ooh, success! A truly repugnant yet truly tremendous success. Queen Bean has returned. That's the hardest I've laughed in a long, long time. Well done, Lady Lima. No, Your Highness, it is not I, but rather the Mario Brothers whom you must thank. So Kakalita has stolen Princess Peach's voice and the Beanstar. It was my fault. Nonsense, but why would Kakalita steal the Beanstar and Princess Peach's voice in the first place? The Beanstar is the protector of this land, and it has the power to grant any and all desires. Queen Bean. Yeah, well, it's this game. To prevent such power from being used for evil, the Beanstar was cast into a deep sleep. It is said that a voice of great beauty is required to wake the Beanstar from its slumber. It must be the voice of a pure and noble soul. In this day and age, Princess Peach is the only one who possesses such a voice. So, the reason Kakalita stole Princess Peach's voice, she must plan to awaken the Beanstar and fulfill all of our desires. And there is no mistaking our one true desire, to rule the world. Fear not, I foresaw this desire of hers long, long ago. We are prepared. Card for card, we have a better hand than she. Your Highness, Prince Peasley has arrived. Perfect timing. Master Mario, Master Luigi, head out to meet Prince Peasley. The prince with the impeccable hair. Cheers to Red and Greeny. Thank you for your help earlier. Yes, thanks to you, my secret mission is about to pay off. Prince Peasley, excellent work on your mission. Have you learned the whereabouts of Kakalita? Kakalita? Thanks to you, absolutely! Southeast of this castle is Woohoo University, our local research institution. Kakalita and her underlings have just snuck in there into Woohoo University. Yes, of course, Woohoo University is the perfect place to awaken the Beanstar. I intend to march into Woohoo University right this instant. May we meet again. Master Mario, Master Luigi, this may be your chance to recover Princess Peach's voice. I shall inform the locals that you are to be allowed passage on the road to Woohoo University. Alright then. Oh yeah, I had to write down something. So I don't forget to go get these two later. In Chucklehuck Woods, there are two beans that I can't reach yet. Alright. Oh, that means the town is back to normal now if that music is back on. No? Bean Bean Castle Gates. Oh yeah, the town appears to be fixed up. You want coffee from Star Beans? Hey, this is the famed Star Beans Cafe that everyone's abuzz about. Got any complaints, compliments? No, you already know about our special Star B system, right? No. Remind me? Righto, then listen up good as I explain it to you. The Star B system was created by Star Beans Cafe to expand our menu when you bring us beans. Imagine going to Starbucks and they can't make you coffee unless you bring them the beans. Here's the deal. Get rare beans by digging or battling or playing minigames, then bring them here. When you bring us new kinds of beans, we add them to our menu and nefariously patent them. Nefariously patent them. I love it. By the way, at the moment, I'm needing these beans in these quantities to expand my menu. Woohoo blend. 25 woo beans. I should have that, I think. Woohoo blend. 25 who beans. I probably don't have that yet. Chuckle blend. 25 chuckle beans. I should have that. 25 he beans. I have a few, but probably not 25 though. Hoolumbian. 15 who beans plus 10 who beans. Chocochino. 15 woo beans plus 10 chuckle beans. Yeah, get to the point. I'm not gonna remember all of that anyway. The more my menu expands, the more customers will come here to partake in my wonderful bean juice. Will you join our Star B system? Yeah, okay, sure. Righto, then show me the beans you've collected. What's your order? One woohoo blend ready to go. You got woohoo blend. Wow, a power outage? Oh man, I've got a bad feeling about this. Looks like the aroma of your new drink has drawn out all the ghosts in the place. Oh, I was wondering who it could be, if it isn't the beloved owner of our cafe, Professor Egad. Welcome to my Starbeans Cafe. Seeing you two, this is a most unexpected chance meeting. Hey, you guys know the owner? That blending machine is our owner's latest invention. There's literally his face on it. Have you tried the drinks made by my latest invention, the wondrous Bean machine? Its stimulating flavor will put a spicy tingling in your cheeks. Yes, quite a tingling indeed. The rich aromatic fragrance of that drink. Fragrance, sorry. I sense that it's a drink that even I haven't partaken of. May I have a drink? A delicately bitter flavor, but one that makes me crave more. This stuff gives me the energy to push my ghost research into a new dimension. Thanks for that sampling. Here's a little something I invented in my spare time, but it'll aid you. You got the greed wallet. Well, I hope you will continue to frequent my fine cafe. I'm always happy to have friends partake of the fine flavors produced by my Bean machine. Do you want to continue the Starbeast tea system? Well, I should have enough for more blends. I don't have any. Yeah, this one I should have known. One Chuckle Blend's ready to go. You got Chuckle Blend. Oh, mercy! Yet another fragrantly rich aroma. Oh, Professor God. We just now added this new drink to our menu. What great timing on your part. It's not timing that brought me here, no siree. The scent of that new drink drew me in. Yep, from over the hills and across the sea I came walking. Wow, that's some nose you've got. Now then, might I have a quick sampling of this new drink? How does it taste? Delicious! This may be the next big drink. You've brewed well. Thanks for that sampling. Here's a little something I invented in my spare time, but maybe it'll aid you. Got the bonus ring. All of a sudden, I have a bad tummy ache. Perhaps this drink I just drank is the cause of this ache. Further proof that every rose has its thorn. Maybe you just drank too much. Where's the restroom? Boss, you never built any toilets in this place. No. He's not gonna do it, is he? Oh, that's my Poltergeist 3000. Luigi, are you planning on being the janitor around here? Okay. Do you want to continue? Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna suck up something else. That would have been more gross. Okay. It's a Nintendo game. Okay, they were not gonna go that way, I suppose. Righto, then show me the beans you've collected. Nah, I don't have enough. Nah, I can't do this one because I have none of the second type. Chocochino? Yes, alright. One Chocochino ready to go. Once again, I've come from afar because of the scent of a new kind of bean juice. Oh, hey boss, what's with that weird vacuum? This is a highly improved model of the Poltergeist 3000. It's the Super Poltergeist 3001. You've just got to know the improvements I've made. It can now be ridden like this, and it's incredibly speedy. With this now I can go anywhere I want with ease. Every witch in the Mushroom Kingdom will want one, I bet. Replacing broomsticks. Now then, might I have a quick sampling of this new drink? My body and soul are melting into the syrupy sweetness. I'd better not drink more or else I too might become a ghost. Thanks for that sampling. Here's a little something I invented in my spare time. Maybe it'll aid you. You got an Excite Spring. What shall I invent next? Dunno. This may well be everything that I could do. Tea espresso. I could do this one, I guess. One tea espresso ready to go. You got tea espresso. Oh, that noise! Not ghosts again! Oh, the Game Boy horror. No, no! This time I've chosen a slightly different way of making my entrance. What? Well, just showing up the same way over and over gets old after a while. Besides, don't video conferences feel futuristic and cool? So you're not going to try out our new drink this time, boss? Oh, don't worry. I've sent a representative to taste it in my stead. He should be arriving soon. A representative? Don't worry, he's a harmless, friendly little ghost. Please allow him to taste that new drink. Oh, mercy! It seems to have been just heavenly. Yeah, it was so heavenly indeed. He's passed on to the heavens, and he's left this world for good, I guess. Thanks for that sampling. Here's a little something I invented in my spare time. Maybe it'll aid you. You got the great force. Next time I'll come in person. Okay. See ya. Oh, I'm so sad. Do they have more customers now, like they said? No, I guess not. Okay, can I buy new overalls and stuff like that? As you can see, this is a fashion house frequented by celebrities of all kinds. Classy all the way. The most amazing coffee, yeah. So good it's to die for. Sorry. So, what do you want to do? Buy hot fashions. Okay, gives him more HP but less defense. A bit less HP but more defense. This one looks good for Mario. Parasol pants. And hard pants. They have such a pristine looking mustache that they get 50% off. That's good. Not just to die for, it's heavenly enough to clean your sins and send you to heaven. Heart jeans. Do I want to sacrifice defense? Oh no, not really. Flashy badges. Charity badge. Bit less BP but more power. Okay, Mario. Ah, shoot. Ah, it doesn't tell you what it does. Manager special, what a bargain. And that's why it's called charity badge. If you didn't use something you bought or have something you just don't need, I'll buy it off for you. So, what do you want to do? I want to leave for now. Yeah. Greed wallet, double up coin, double the coins you get from monsters. Bonus ring, don't lose HP in battle for an experience bonus. Oh. Oh, okay. That sounds great. Excite spring. Hold the button to float on defense. And Great Force doubles the damage you give and take. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, I'm supposed to go to Woohoo University. Woohoo University. Sorry. There should be a house with a pipe inside. Maybe it's this one? There, once in a while I get the urge to go nap under a roof, then I'll rent myself a room. There, but even then, they're really big enough for me. This room is nice, isn't it? It has a heater and a window and no hold bath or toilet. It's 3 years old and 3 seconds to the cafe. But as nice as it is, you can't have it. I just now rented it to that fellow over there. A lot of bugs decided to move into my old books, so I'm airing them all out. It's cheap fumigation. Expose your books to sunlight and wind, and it'll keep the bugs away. Okay. No, that's the star beans. Have I been in here? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Well, I know there's a warp pipe somewhere. Where is it? That way, perhaps? Ah, yeah. Okay. Now it's registered. What's that? Hey, hey! Welcome to the pipe house. I'm here to teach you everything you want to know about pipes. Want to ask about pipes? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Which do you want to ask about? Green pipes, I guess? Right, green. Jump in a green pipe to warp to another green pipe elsewhere in this land. You just choose a green pipe you've jumped in before and you'll warp to it. Easy peasy. So if you find a green pipe, you'd better jump in on principle. Seriously, just for a second. The more green pipes you jump into, the easier it'll be to travel around the kingdom quickly. There are 9 green pipes in all. Okay, got that. Can I stop there? I think you can, yeah. I think I get it. What about the yellow ones, though? Study a little on your own. Yellow pipes. Yellow pipes are for travel between the seafloor and the surface of, or between, above and below ground. There are lots in ocean and desert areas, so when you're in those regions, jump in the yellow pipes. Can I stop there? Okay, yeah, fair enough. Wait a minute. Yeah, I was wondering, what's that? What was the point of all that? I just come back out. Did I miss something? Okay. Okay, that makes a bit more sense now. That's what I was supposed to look out for. Hi, Dobby. How are you today? No, I've already been in here. Oh, can I make new passport photos? Oh, yes, you are perfect. How about a picture? Right, oh yeah, let's do it. I'll snap a great picture of you. Well, want a picture taken? Yeah. One picture is 100 coins. 100 coins, okay. I'd like to take a new picture for his passport. I'm good, thank you. Yo, I have streamed this game last year. Ah, that's nice. Hello, Shitty King. Oh, yes, I'm taking it. Okay, stand there on that mat. Come on now. Okay, they got it. Okay, it looks a bit less plain at least now. It's a bit expensive, but it was a pet peeve. Didn't like the picture I took before. Is this a different part of town that I had not seen yet? On the island out to sea, on the right edge of the map, there is a place where you can learn hand powers. Did you know that? No. I suppose that makes sense. There's no reason you should know. In fact, I've only heard rumors of it myself. Who bean? Syrup. Who bean? Super mushroom. That's the item shop. What's this one? He's selling speech bubbles? Welcome, despite appearances, this is most definitely a shop. The product we deal in is information, so would you like some quality information for only 100 coins? Oh, maybe not now. No. If you ever find yourself at a loss, drop by. We'll always have fresh, tasty information waiting for you, and I don't think I need any. Not now, anyway. I bet if you press the L and R button simultaneously, you both switch to the solo jump icon. Got stuck on a mountain part for 30 minutes on my stream. A mountain part. I bet that's useful for when there are little ledges you have to get up, just as a thought. Yeah, but I already knew that. Thank you, man. This is the same house, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, shall I get to the next part then? Down there? You can pass. Or so I have been instructed to say. Okay, they're probably all gonna say the same thing. I will try not to collect any more beans because I don't want to have to refer to the guide I'm following every time I want to pick something new. Ah, bummer. Yeah. I've been going around in a circle. Woohoo! University. Woohoo! No, it's not my first time, but it's been a long time though. I think the last time I played it to completion, I think it was one of the 10 Game Boy Advance games that were offered to early 3DS owners. The Ambassador games. I think that may have been the last time I played it. When it was made available on 3DS. To those few people who got their 3DS early anyway. Eek! Run! Calculata and her crew snuck into the university. They transformed all the university's professors into monsters. You actually remember playing this when you had a really bad breakout when you were younger? I think it's a great game. Is Hoo University. Let's see. Mysterious. What's that? Mushroom. Oh, yeah, wasn't there something where you have to direct a beam of light using mirrors, maybe, through the whole university. Yeah, there we go. It wasn't acne, but it made playing this game harder since my eyes were affected by my health at the time. Ah, okay. That sounds painful. Yeah, I vaguely remember this place. Woohoo! University. Shutter number 2. The Dr. Mario viruses. Ow, okay. Red virus. Ow! I couldn't even go to sleep without a really bad itch, but luckily it lasted for only 3 days. Yeah, that's a relief. Especially if you're not allowed to touch it, maybe, or something, for fear that it could make it worse. Sun door, block research room. Ah, friggin' virus. Ah, if you make them all the same color, they die. Kinda like Dr. Mario. If you line up things of the same color, they disappear. Interesting. Ah, this place is confusing. Ah, there wasn't a dead end down there. I want to explore it. Wait, they're not real or what? Brothers block moves in the arrow's direction when the character matching the color of the block hits it. This brothers block is merely a prototype, so striking it will not produce coins. Ah, I see. What, they're studying blocks? Block used in Paper Mario. Appears to be made of soft materials, but is actually quite hard, for professionals only. Block used in Super Mario 64, currently analyzing the new technology that makes it vanish when struck. I just remember that we have Chromecast now, so I can put the stream on my TV. So you're on TV now, Rudy? I'm honored. Thank you very much. Block used in Super Mario Bros. Made of secret materials from the Mushroom Kingdom. Metallic appearance is quite popular. Block used in Super Mario World. Made of light, shiny materials, somewhat shock absorbent. Okay. Rally block. Hit this moving block in pairs to rally with it. This rally block is merely a prototype, so striking it will not produce coins. If I did touch it, it would make it worse, and it was worse because it was also on my eyes, which is what affected my gameplay of this game. Especially if you played it on a Game Boy Advance, I would imagine on a smaller screen, that must not be quite as comfortable to play. If you have trouble seeing, is what I mean. And then it accelerates, no? Ah, well, I missed it. Okay, 20. This is their research department, I guess? Looks like there's one missing. Is this the invisible block? Maybe here? No. Oh well. Okay, let's go this way. It was more of the discomfort than the actual screen size. Ah, okay. Until it disappears, right? Okay. Nut. Mushroom. Hoo-hoo bean. Generator service room. Sun door. Sundoor release code. Ah. Okay, hold on, because this may be important. Should take a screenshot of this. Just for reference. Okay. Alright, I'll keep it in front of me. Ah! There's more than one? Ah, well. Ah, 2. Okay. I'm not quite sure yet what it pertains to, but we're about to find out, I guess. Like this, okay. 2 red, red and blue. Red and blue. No, wait, that's the second one. No. No, wait, hold on, because maybe there's an order, a specific order to this. The first one was like this. Blue here and red here. Red here, that's correct. Or hang on, isn't that how it was to begin with? And then the second one shows me how it was, how it's supposed to become, or something. Ah, well, anyway. Yeah, I think that's it, actually. Red here. Blue and blue. Ah, there we go, okay. Well, I should be able to spin them, I imagine, to redirect the beam of light. Ah, well. Ah, shoot. Okay, I managed to miss it multiple times. There's a save here. Woohoo University corridor, and that's it. Ah, well, okay. There's only so much I can do, I suppose. Wait, it remains there? Like, you can try as many times as you want? Okay, still trying to figure out things. Okay, it looks like this is where you start. Jump using the A and B buttons and hit the blocks as they move to score points. Get 30 points in 25 seconds or less, and the door to the next area will open. Ah. Okay, I got it. Just barely. Okay. Woohoo! I was spacing out for a second, but you said something like who something, and my mind was like who Biani, like Houdini. Just it's a magical bean character. Houdini. Houdini. Yeah, why not? Ah, there we go. This could be something that they could have come up with for this game. That wouldn't surprise me. Oh, okay, I think in this place I've found everything that I was supposed to find. Hold on a minute. There's an arrow here. It almost looks like it's saying there's something down that way. Okay, before I move on, I want to figure this out. Ah. There has been so many dumb joke names for things and characters, I could see it being real. Definitely, yeah. Especially in this game, it's that kind of humor. Ah. Are there any hidden blocks, maybe? Queen Bean and Chocola Cola, Houdini wouldn't be so weird. Exactly, yeah. Totally agree. Aw. I'm gonna have to check every tile. Oh, man. Well, there's one. Bean? Houdini. You know a beanie? The hat thing you put on your head? A beanie? Well, okay, I don't expect to find anything else. Okay, let's go back. I didn't know this until now, but the background of the picture on their passport picture is also different. Who are they? Okay. Okay. Follow the beam. Okay, so I'm here now. Okay, now I suppose I'm should explore that area to the west. Bean, mushroom, super mushroom, syrup. I'm slow to react to these things. No, that's a bad idea.
Wah!
Am I supposed to hit this thing? Okay.
Oh no.
Still not quite sure what I was supposed to do there. Oh, I'm back here now. Am I supposed to hit it? No, it doesn't look like it. Well. Oh. Okay.
Oh no.
I'll give you virus. What am I supposed to do here then?
Okie dokie. Let's go. Okie dokie. Hammer. Jump. Hammer. Let's go. Hammer.
What am I supposed to do here? Can't push these things. I'm at a loss. Okay, 2 barrels. Well, so I needed both?
Jump. Hurry. Hammer.
Come on.
Jump. Hurry.
Alright.
Hammer.
Hammer!
Let's go. Hurry. Hammer. Okay.
But I want to know what's with that block.
Hammer.
Ah. Thought I could jump on it, maybe?
Hurry. Hammer. Let's go. Okie dokie.
If you're just gonna sit in front of me. Probably have to move that crane out of the way.
Okie dokie. Bing. Hammer.
I hope the barrel comes back. Maybe this one is already placed the way it's supposed to be. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I can only move one without breaking it, I suppose. Refreshing herb, syrup, mushroom. Ah, it's like Donkey Kong now. Do 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 do. Whoa! Do 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 do.
Help!
Ah, well, I guess that solves my conundrum from before. Almost there.
Luigi!
Aww.
Mario!
They hug each other. Okay.
Okie dokie, let's try. Okie dokie, let's go. Hammer!
Woohoo! University, shutter number 2. Okay, keep going, Rudy, keep going. Well, according to the map, I think this area down there isn't very big. Formula for distance spitting. Rear hammer. Front water spit. Effective in hitting distant flames and objects with water. Uh-huh. Well, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Oh yeah, I suppose so. Okay, cool. Oh yeah. Preparations of completion.
Oh great, Cackleta, unleash the voice of Princess Peach on the Beanstar when you are wanting to. The moment when all the world will bow down to me has come at last.
Well, I did get a few Who beans in this area. I guess it makes sense that they would be found in the Who University. Peach Box, speak! Oh ho 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 ho! I suppose they're supposed to sound like Peach, I guess. The Beanstar doesn't seem to like it, though. Sounds nothing like Peach, probably.
Huh? What happened? What is this?
I am fright. A situation we had not suspected has begun to develop. May we flee?
Hey, arg!
Pests, loathsome pests, and at the worst possible moment. We don't have time to deal with you fools.
Oh yeah. Yuck!
Well, won't this be fun? Oh yes, if that's how it is, I'm ready for you. I'm going to knock you all the way back to the Mushroom Kingdom. Ah! Brother! I can't jump anymore? What is that? I missed. Which is the real me? Do you idiots know? Is there a way to distinguish them? If there is, I can't tell. Just gonna have to figure it out, I guess. Was that the right one? Well, it's not gonna be the one in the middle every time, is it? That was a fake. Nah, it was the one on the left. Tenacious little boys, aren't you? I'm too busy for such games. Time for this to end. Well, only Mario got out of there unscathed. Knockback Brothers.
Yeah.
2. Ooh, 5. Nice.
Grah, yeah,
How could this happen? Cacaletta, do not have worries. Watch, I am sucking up your energy with this headgear. Oh, Foulful. Give them one final attack for me. I say to you, yes. Prince Beasley. Now, quickly, to the fallen Beanstar. What? The Beanstar heard Princess Peach's voice and went mad? Hello, I eat mollusks. How's it going? But why would Princess Peach's voice drive the Beanstar mad? I sense a surprising secret at the center of this riddle. Shall explain it all in detail once we have safely recovered the Beanstar that has fallen below. You two must go to the bottom floor immediately. I want a flying cushion. Okay, let's save. Now that I successfully went through that last fight. Nut. So you've beaten this already? Yeah, but a long time ago though. Oh, okay, fine. Not the biggest fan of these types of locks. Oh yeah, it definitely is a fun game. I love it. Okay, so where am I exactly? Ah, yeah, I see. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, what do I need water for? Spit it in there? Ah. Well, indeed, I should probably have taken care of them before I tried anything else. Ah. Wasn't sure what to expect. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Mario looks so cute when he's all round and full. Like this. No, okay, not like this. No, not like that. What am I supposed to do here then? School emblem. What's that? Is it an accessory? A symbol of the university. Okay. That increases my attack further than what it currently is? Well, that's not bad then. Oh no! I really should keep in mind that yellow turns red, red turns blue, turns blue, and blue turns yellow. Oh, their mustache again? Yes! Yahoo! Ah, crap. Basement. Okay. They do stop. Ah. No, too late. I don't have any water anymore though. Shouldn't his head be lined up with the... Yeah, like that, I guess. Come on! Use your hammer. Too late again. I have to start over. I'm obviously not very good at this. I'm afraid. Too early this time. Too early again. I only need one more. That was lucky. Sometimes you need luck. For a lack of skill. Which I guess is what's good about these games. It's that you don't necessarily need skill to play them. It can help. But anyone can play them, essentially. The Beanstar suddenly came falling down out of nowhere. It was shocking, see? But having treasure fall out of the sky sure is lucky. Yeah, that's right. Very lucky. Only Pupple the Shadow Thief could get such results, see?
You're amazing, boss.
Rookie! Yes, boss. Unless my eyes are screwy. Look there, it's red and green from the chateau! Well, boo! Boo to you, I say! Why does this always happen? This isn't funny, see? Rookie! Yes, boss. These two numbskulls seem to like the old ring-a-ding-ding. Time to scrap again, see? Yes, boss. They bow to one another. Ow. No! My mushroom! Ah! I missed. Silly.
Oh, I got heartburn.
Ah, rookie! Grr. Ooh, I say, I'll remember this. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, the beanstalk. It's Bowser, but he's lost his memories or something like that. So he's working under that guy. Oh no, our treasure. It's gonna fly away, see? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where are they going? They crash landed because Bowser wanted to help get Peach's voice back so that he could kidnap her afterwards. So he decided to give Mario and Luigi a ride to Bean Bean Kingdom, but they crash landed at the border before they could get into the Bean Bean Kingdom. They helped him out of a cannon or something like that. But then I guess after he was blasted out of the cannon, he disappeared, and when he reappears, he has his memories lost. Oh, I remember. I am Bowser the King! But I guess there we go. He remembers now. Ah, well, figures. The Bean Star is cracked into multiple fragments. He's Bean Bean. Oh, who was this? Oasis, sorry. Mario.
Mamma mia!
Well, off we go, I guess. An old tape machine is here. Will you play it? It has been a week since our Ho-Ho civilization research expedition reached this island. We have named the mysterious creatures native to this island the Oho-G. Oho-G? It is strange. They use the same spoken vocabulary that we do, but none comprehend what they mean. Oho Oasis. It has been 3 weeks since our research expedition arrived here. The time it speeds by. Today we made the most surprising discovery. We approached the red Oho-G and happened to ignite it in a bizarre accident. The moment this red Oho-G was touched by the flames, it turned into a monster. This monster Oho-G attacked us as might any creature that dislikes being set on fire. Any creature, I think, would dislike that. Unfortunately, the researcher who was attacked then transformed into an Oho-G. We must conclude that it is best not to approach an Oho-G if one plans to set it afire. Rather, it is better to stand a short distance away and then set fire to it if one wishes. Surely the blue Oho-G will respond to some stimuli and also transform into monsters. It may invite trouble, but clearly this must be researched more. Science demands it! Yeah, right. For science. I wish I were a son at dusk. Haha, kidding. Okay. It's not an unreasonable thing to wish. I don't tell no one big secret of stone wall in southeast region of Ireland. No one, no. How offering up the fire and the brimstone to the hole in the wall makes things happen. I don't ever tell nobody that. No way, no how, no. Okay, I need the Ultra Hammer for this. Are spirits delicious? Drinkable spirits, yeah, sure. Ah. Are we strange? No, of course not. How much is a chance? Broken questions. If this is Ho-Ho Oasis far out in Ho-Ho Ocean, then that mean... What that mean? Me troubled. Can't make machine speak. This Fire Palace, that way Thunder Palace.
Okay, dokie, let's go.
I tired. What you do if you meet Big Firebrand in room up ahead, huh? What you do?
Alright, hammer.
I am me. This is so deep. It's too deep for my poor brain. I could have used a hammer. Silly me. Welcome, yes, welcome. Welcome to the Fire Palace. I have been waiting for you. I have waited many long years, smoldering like embers. For you I have kept waiting and waiting and waiting! In fact, the last time anyone came through here was 3,000 years ago. Oh, waiting just burns me up, but enough about that. So why have you come? This place, I am me. What a coincidence! I am also me. Pleased to meet you. What were the odds of two me being in the same place at the same time? This place of power. It is, this place is. Now wait a second, just what kind of place was this anyway? What was it that I was planning on doing? Am I allowed in here? Wait just a minute. Where am I? Who am I? I guess having no guests for 3,000 years takes a toll. Everything just seems to slip one's mind. Har diddy har, how humorous. So, I guess you can do what you want, I won't stop you. Man, the world is truly small, huh? Lel. Ooh. Now he's that mutant kid from Deadpool 2. Oh wait, I just remembered. This is the famed Fire Palace, where we teach the ways of the blistering hand power. Yes, it is all coming back. I have been waiting for you. You want the hand power, right? You want to master the fiery hand power known as the Firebrand, do you not? You do, right? 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 You do not need to tell me. Your post says it all. I shall instruct you in the arts of the Firebrand. First, press the R button to select your hand power. Fire!
Fire!
Hold the A button until you have charged up enough energy. Then release the button. Only then shall you shoot forth a mighty blast of flame. Perhaps you try it once.
Fire!
Mario mastered the Firebrand. I see no problem with your skill. If you just do this action near something flammable, you should have no problems. Surely the skill will open a new path in your life, wouldn't you agree? So farewell. It said something earlier about these guys.
Ebity, 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 ebity.
Let's go.
Poor guy. Science demands it, they said. You don't gain much from doing so, though. I think I am myself reborn. Reborn.
Hammer. Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Jump!
Okie dokie.
Well, come on, bro.
Hammer. Let's go. Jump. Alright. Hammer.
Well, there was a Thunder Palace or something like that. I guess Luigi has to go there. Oh, here? This Thunder Palace. That way, Fire Palace. Uh-huh.
Alright. Okie dokie. Jumping hammer.
You call me Ohoji, but I know no why.
Hammer.
To you who have wandered into Thunder Palace, these are the training grounds for the chosen few. I know not how you found your way here, nor how you managed to enter this place, but I have no business with you, and you have none with me. Depart post-haste. Nah, don't care.
Crackety!
Who dares to touch the great Thunderhand Spark? Impertinent fool! And yet you have touched the great Thunderhand Spark, but still stand before me, so... Perhaps you have the qualities needed to master the galvanic Thunderhand technique. Very well, I shall instruct you in the art of the Thunderhand. First, press the R button to select your hand power. Thunder!
Thunder.
Hand power. Hold the A button until you have charged up enough energy. Then release the button. Only then shall you release a burst of thunder and lightning. Perhaps you should try it once.
Thunder.
Luigi mastered the Thunder Hand. Very well done. It is wise to use this power when an apparent conductor of electricity is nearby. You have done it. It is done. You have released me. What have we done? You called me Hohoji, but I know no why. Maybe giving you a bit of a spark will help. Hibbity 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 bleep.
Go, Luigi.
Thunder me now! Okay. Revive Deep Blue me with thunder. I guess if I want the battle to end, I must not do that, though. This is to teach you to not use fire on fire enemies and thunder on thunder enemies, I guess. I think I am myself reborn. Okay, yeah, if they all say the same thing, that kinda takes away from it. Can they already use these powers on one another? Or is this something that they're gonna have to learn to do? No, they can't. That's no use yet at this point in the game. I can't remember what fire is for, but I remember what thunder is for, though. In terms of using it on one another. What, like that? What's the point then? Ah, okay. I don't remember this part of the game. Seabed, Oho, Oasis, Side. Do I have to use fire on both sides, or no? It's yellow on the right side, so. Ah, no, never mind. How does fire stay lit underwater, though? Then there's another pipe to the south. Goom Diver. There are Goombas in... How'd you call these again? Diving suits? Blooper. I can't go any higher. The music here reminds me a little bit of Professor Layton for the instruments used. Oh, what was that? Show me again. 14352. 14352. Okay. This is probably important. Okay, so 1. Okay. There's something else though. Should I have tried to light them in the reverse order? Maybe it's already too late for that though. Wait, how is this possible? Hold on. Ah, yeah, I see. There should be a passage to the right. But it's not there. Oh no! What's that? Is it leaving? Okay. Ah, but... Wait a minute, that glowing one, was it worth more points maybe or something? Hey! Now I got a spike badge. Which side are we on now? Seabed Castle side. Meanwhile, near the border. Ah, Bowser. He's not lost his memory again. Has he? Oh, great. Calculetta. Will this guy do?
Anyone will do now. Hurry, quickly.
Poor Bowser. That doesn't bode well. Oh no. We fused two villains together. Ah, Prince Beasley. I have searched high and low for you two. I fear that you'd met a terrible fate. Yes, it is true. The Bean Star split into 4 pieces. They have scattered. It is sad, really. What? You say you'll help me search for the Bean Star pieces? Of course I would be most appreciative, but actually I'd like you two to go to Bean Bean Airport. You see, Princess Peach is blessing our fair land with her presence. Wow. A dignitary of Princess Peach's stature visiting our kingdom is a very serious affair, and that is why I would like you two to in attendance to greet her royal loveliness. As such, you must head for Bean Bean Airport immediately. Oh yeah. Well, by the by, Bean Bean Airport is south of Bean Bean Castle. I must head there myself immediately, so I'll see you there. Is it this way?
Oh no.
And no. Ah, but come on. Everyone's after me. Not that way then. Ah, Luigi got caught. Not that way. At this point, I don't care. Okay, we're good. All right. Bean Bean Airport entrance. All the rumors around town suggest a huge VIP celebrity is coming from the Mushroom Kingdom. I'm gonna get photographic evidence and sell it for big bucks to the town know-it-all. Great plan, huh? Mario, Luigi, Lady Lima is calling for you. Please go to the runway up ahead. Oh, Masters Mario and Luigi, Queen Bean was most pleased by your efforts at the University. By the way, there has been a slight hiccup in our plans to welcome Princess Peach. You see, nasty piranha plants have dug their roots into this runway, or our airplane can't land. What, it's circling the airport? Flying on fumes? What, you want to know why repairs haven't been made? Well, with the Kakalita incident, it didn't seem to be a priority. But enough about that, you must do something about these disgusting piranha plants. For the sake of the princess, you can't refuse, can you? What's Luigi doing? Drinking coffee? Or tea, maybe? Distinguished-like? Well then, show me that Mario Brothers work ethic I've heard so much about. Oh, they're enemies? Okay, that heals it. That's not a great idea.
Okie dokie. Fire! Okie dokie.
Can't get the upper hand on these guys. This shouldn't matter for now.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
It's a bit too early, I think, that last one. As a botanist, I must say I am quite interested in these piranha plants, loathsome as they may be. Water can be easily extracted from the petals of the piranha plant. Did you know that? It's true. The plants are said to hide below ground so as not to be shocked by lightning when wet. Ah. Is that what I have to do with the... Hey, they've come back.
Okie dokie.
Do they respawn when I leave the screen? What's the point then? Or do I have to... Do I have to use electricity and then...
Okie dokie. Thunder.
Ah. Okay. Okay. Starting to make sense.
Okie dokie. Thunder. Okie dokie. Thunder.
Hmm. Ah. Yeah, but that was silly on my part. Gotta finish cracking the egg. Well, what's gonna hatch? Well, I take it that's a boss. The same technique won't work here, right? Yeah, not gonna work in this case. Hey! Does it keep spawning them? Ah, crap. Hello, Summerfish. Hi. Ah! Hold on a second. If I use the hand... Ah, that doesn't damage the bigger one? Yeah, but they don't like their big mama getting attacked, I guess. Ah. Ah, no, that heals it. Okay, no, don't do that, really. Only electricity. Yeah, regular mushrooms don't really cut it anymore, though. Okay. Luigi's finishing move. He just sits on it. Well done, Mario Brothers. Now we can welcome Princess Peach to our fair kingdom. Bean Castle Court Gardens. Hush everyone, Princess Peach, representative of the Mushroom Kingdom, brings greetings. But if she starts talking though, isn't that gonna cause problems? Huh? Mario, Luigi, thank you so much for all you've done. I am so relieved that the two of you are safe. How did she get her voice back? Oh, terribly amusing, yes. Come now, don't be so startled. You see, I must tell you, Princess Peach's voice was never stolen. I knew Cacaletta was after the royal voice, so I beat them to the castle and warned the princess. So whose voice did they steal then? This is the Princess Peach whose voice was stolen. Birdo. And that is why the Beanstar reacted so strangely to her voice. Okay. As you can see, every card in our hand truly was better than theirs.
Yeah.
Mario, Luigi, I am sorry to have caused you such trouble. When the pair of you came rushing to the castle, I intended to tell you the truth immediately, but Bowser beat you there. And I lost my chance to spill the beans, so to speak. Hahaha, spill the beans. Yeah, good one. But you defeated Cacaletta nonetheless, and that is something to be congratulated for. By the way, there's no sign of what's left of the Beanstar. It apparently broke into 4 pieces, which seem to be lost. And so I am off yet again. I must sally forth to look for the pieces of the Beanstar. You two can relax here and enjoy some sightseeing in our kingdom with fair Princess Peach.
Bye.
Okay then. Oh, Master Mario, spot on timing. Mario, Luigi. I was just speaking with Queen Bean. She tells me there is a mushroom town in Bean Bean Kingdom called Little Fungi Town. Do you know of it? It is a town full of toads who have immigrated to this land. Since we have come all the way to this land, I wish to pay an official royal visit to Little Fungi Town. That's acceptable in theory, but to reach Little Fungi Town, you must go north through Teehee Valley. Teehee Valley is filled with vile monsters. It would be very dangerous for Princess Peach. As the royal representative of the Senior Toads, I must vigorously oppose this idea. Passing through unknown lands filled with monsters is absolutely absurd. Why, the very idea... And yet, I suppose if Mario and Luigi escorted you... Mario, Luigi, since we seem to have come to a consensus, won't you take me to Little Fungi Town? Okay, yeah, there's another joke. Won't you take me to Fungi Town?
Oh no.
Will that do, Toadsworth? As if I have any say in the matter. Just be very, 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 very careful. I must begin preparations immediately. Mario, you and Luigi should meet us up north at the entrance to Teehee Valley. And with that, please allow me to excuse myself, Queen Bean. Your princess is not only beautiful, but both wise and courageous as well. I am severely impressed. Why didn't they tell Mario and Luigi about the fact that the stolen voice wasn't Peach's? Because Bowser was there, apparently, when they arrived, and they didn't want to spill the beans, as she said, in front of Bowser. I guess. Because then he'd know that the princess he had come to try to abduct was not the real Princess Peach, but a Birdo, I suppose. Mario, Luigi, we have entrusted Princess Peach's safekeeping to the two of you. Leave the castle town and head northeast to reach Teehee Valley. Won't you take me to Fungi Town? Okay. It's my first time playing the game in English, though, so the puns in English, that's the first time I'm experiencing them. Not quite sure how they give that across in French. The way I first played it. Yeah, spill the beans, yeah. Well, yeah, sure. So many dumb jokes, and yet I love it. Well, sometimes, when in the right mood, you know, a dumb joke is all you need. I do love it too. I'm a sucker for that kind of thing, so... Yeah, so where is she now? So where's the princess now? Oh, maybe she's renting that room in town? Ah, no, never mind. It's still being rented by this big guy. Should I just depart for Teehee Valley then? And that's the problem when you don't pay enough attention to what the people are actually saying. Okay then. I'll go back and talk to them again. Your princess is severely impressed. Leave the castle town and head northeast to reach Teehee Valley, okay? Maybe she's accompanying us, but they're not displaying her, like RPG style. This is splendid. Now if we can just find the Beanstar, it will be a happy ending for all. Yeah, that way, I guess. Couldn't cross this before. Oh no! I hate Lucky Twos. There will be a lot to do later. What's this place supposed to be? Hey! These guys! Whoa! I was wondering who that might be. It's the good old Mario Brothers! Have you guys been... how have you guys been... how have you guys been doing? I can't read anymore. We moved out this way recently. This new place is bigger than the old one, which makes it easier for us to do our work, which is good. Say, are those hammers we made for you striking mighty blows? Well, how about we reforge them and power them up for you? What do you say? It's free. Yeah, like I'm gonna say no to a free upgrade. Great, we'll have these back to you in just a sec. Alright, they're ready. And they're more powerful than ever. Pow pow! You got super hammers. Now you ought to be able to break rocks you couldn't break before. Go ahead and test out the strength of those bad boys. Come back here again after a while. You never know, we might be able to forge your hammers again to make them even stronger. I am Thwomp and I love a good game. Test your luck for a mere 200 coins. That's kind of expensive. Are you guys ready to show me the mightiest swing you've got? Okay. Break any one of these that you like with your hammer. If you're lucky, you'll get yourself one incredible treasure. Gonna save state. Too bad. I don't think so. Is the guy cheating? Whatever I do, I lose, essentially. Or is it shuffling them even as I try to pick the right one? can't cheat.
Uh,
I was bamboozled. Bean, outskirts, East Cave. You got. Hi, RNG. How's it going? I think I've just gone back the way I came. Doing good? Ah, that's good to hear. A little bit tired, but I'm good otherwise. Maybe I was never supposed to go that way in the first place. Looks like a dead end. Keep going in a circle. Dang like it too. Ugh. Okay, well, that was probably not the right way then. Hmm? It's not a lucky 2, it's a lucky P because it's throwing P's, I guess. Or it is a P itself. Oh, this way? Teehee Valley. Because of the super rock slide, the route is impassable. Come equipped with super hammers if you hope to get through this way. Okay, well, I have them now. Master Mario, Master Luigi. Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. Now then, Master Mario, Master Luigi, please be sure to take the utmost, most diligent, sincerest care of Princess Peach. I'll be back before you know it. Okay, Mario and Luigi, let's go to Little Fungi Town. Princess, be careful! Why do I get the feeling I forgot to say something vital? Oh, that's right! Master Mario, wait! While Princess Peach is gone. Oh, now I've done it! Eek! Help me! Mario, Luigi! Master Mario, I forgot to tell you one vital tidbit, and now just look at what has happened. If you let the princess out of your sight like we just did, she'll get kidnapped instantly. I beg of you, rescue her and take care to ensure that you do not leave her sight again, and if the princess gets too far ahead of you, please stop her and talk some sense into her. I have asked her to return by the same path she took if you should speak to her, okay? And with that, good luck. I am counting on you. That's not gonna be annoying. So I should head back the other way then. I see. It's too late! She got kidnapped while I was talking to her. Mario, Luigi, okay. I should preemptively get rid of these guys, I suppose, before she gets abducted.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
I can't see much. Yeah, I released the button too early. Yahoo! What did I pick last time? The mustache or something else? Power, maybe? 2. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Now then, let's move on.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Probably a bad idea to try to jump on them. Ah, okay, I wasn't supposed to jump. Gave me a mushroom, okay. No, not the hand.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
But sometimes you don't have to jump. I can't tell the difference when one is about to happen over the other. And in this case, I should have jumped. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's move on, she says.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
I missed. Yeah, I should have jumped here. Hmm? Okay, so you look at the arm that they shake to know which brother they're gonna aim at. If it's twice, you have to jump. If it's only once that they shake it, you don't have to jump. You should stay still.
Okie dokie.
But come on! I need the barrel, otherwise I can't open the gate. Why can't she just follow me instead? You'd think after getting abducted by Bowser so many times that she would have picked up on the fact that it's what she should do, no? But wait, I opened it before. But I have to keep her on the screen at the same time that I'm doing the whole thing. Okay. But I did it in the end.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I should have jumped. I keep getting confused by these things. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Okay, she starts going back the other way. Yeah, I see. How do I get there, though? Ah, yeah, like that? Ah, come on, brothers. I keep getting confused with the whole switching between the actions kind of thing. Ah, can't let her exit the screen for too long, I see. It's not like it's hard to go and get her back, but it's a minor annoyance every time, even anyway. Okay, she says we're almost there. Little Funky Town, the Mushroom Kingdom immigrant community. Little Funky Town is up ahead. Don't let your guard down yet.
Oh yeah.
Well, let me save everything that I've done up to this point. Don't want to have to do it a second time. Teehee Valley, Funky Town side. This valley doesn't make me go teehee, that's for sure. Ah, there we go. Hey, man, this looks bad. Go rescue her. Something that huge? That's impossible. Hey, man, isn't that Mario? You're right. Talk about lucky. Mario, Luigi, help me!
Let's go. Okie dokie.
I missed. Ah, okay. I wasn't supposed to let go of both at the same time. I wish you could keep going. Ow! They should just put a leash on Peach. That way she can't walk too far away. That's kind of inhuman, but if she's not gonna behave anyway, maybe they should. As disrespectful as it is. Wait, what was that? I wasn't paying attention. What? This one? You can make your brother's attacks cost less and do more damage with the L and R options. Yeah, but I'm not good at doing them though when they're too fast. I'm just not good with this. His power is at 90. Five! Ah, yes, 5. Excellent. Yeah! Did you know there have been made leashes for kids so they won't get lost from the parents? I've never seen them myself in person, but I've seen them in videos. So I know they exist at least. Just I've never seen any real parents using them. Ah, yes, 5. Timing can be tricky, but it just takes practice. Yeah, well... The game isn't that hard that it becomes a requirement ever. Such a weird product, yet so funny. I guess so, yeah. Oh, Mario, Luigi, thank you, you saved me. Oh, yeah. It looks like they got it. So yeah, that monster blocking the gate to town was a huge problem, needless to say. Thanks. Welcome to Little Funky Town. Princess Peach! Mario Brothers, we have been waiting for you. We were told to expect you. Please, we insist you use the lift and back. The lift? Teehee, I wonder just what kind of town it is. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, Mario, and you too, Luigi. Hop on. I haven't seen it in real life either, but I've seen pictures of people using it. Yeah. It kind of looks like they're walking a dog or something, but, well, I'm not sure, but I guess it's a good idea in practice, but it makes it look like they don't like their child very much. Princess Peach, is that you, Your Highness? We'd heard you were coming from Toadsworth, but so soon? We're so honored you've come all the way here. And over here we have the superstar Mario. And Luigi, are you for real? We don't deserve such an incredible honor. Thanks for your hospitality. Very well then, allow us to show you around little funky town. Mario, Luigi, thank you so much for all that you've done. I'm alright now. You two can relax a little and walk around and enjoy the sights. Should we? We can all meet up again a little later. A little bit later. Welcome to Little Funky Town. I hope you'll enjoy your time here. The Ultra Mushrooms sold here are of the very finest quality. They are a local specialty that are only sold here, I think. Sometimes I get such a craving for this shop's Ultra Mushrooms that I brave the many dangers of the desert just to come buy them. I'm crazy like that. What if it isn't Mario and Luigi? Mario, rumors of your deeds have reached even my ears. And you, Luigi, always looking after the home front. Well done. Lately, my dad has been spending all his time hanging around the new game arcade. And boy, my mom is so bad. Which would be funny, except she goes and takes it out on me. It's not easy for a kid when his parents are like this. Oh, hey, Mario and Luigi, did you say you two were guarding Princess Peach? Wow, I knew it. Boy, my dad could learn a thing or two from you guys. Hey, come on, can we go to the Gufawa ruins soon or what? What? That place is dangerous. We can't go there. Are you out of your tiny little mind? Fine then, can we go to the new game arcade? What? There are dangerous guys there. We can't go there. Are you crazy or what? Oh, what a party pooper. I want to go to the game arcade. Where is it? Welcome, welcome. If it's authentic Mushroom Kingdom goods you're after, I've got them. So, what do you want to do? Let's buy Mushroom Styles. Funky Town badges. Shroom Slacks. More mushrooms make these luckier? How does that work? The more mushrooms you have in your inventory, the better it becomes, or what? Shroom Slacks. No, go back. More mushrooms in possession means more frequently lucky hits. Huh. That's interesting. Although I think I'll be going for these instead. Made back home from Koopa shells. Heart pants. I know, shroom bells. Yeah. These help you win mushrooms in battle. Oh, I'll keep it simple. But I think I'll buy some shroom slacks for later. Just as an experiment. What about badges? Hold on. Mush badge. Shroom force. More mushrooms mean more damage. Well, right now it does seem to be working fine. Increases counter-attack power. Marry Louis badge. BP auto gain. And power D. Yeah, okay. So, what do you want to do? Leave. Come again. Which way, which way? East or west? Invis room! This unique... Ah, crap. Hold on, because I skipped a line. This unique mushroom is a mix of one-up mushrooms and stars from the Mushroom Kingdom. Come now, don't you crave an Invisish room? Place a win. See inside for more details. That's the arcade. An Invisish room, you say? I wonder if it tastes good. If I eat an Invisish room, maybe my skin will clear up. I wonder if my birthmarks and freckles will go away. Psycho Kamek has become obsessed with his hobby, hypnosis. In fact, he now brings someone in every day and attempts his weird little hypnotisms. The Mushroom Embassy is just up ahead. Uh-huh. Welcome, what do you say? Would you like to play? Give it a try. If you get a super nice score, I'll give you a free Invisish room. God, don't talk to me, it's distracting. Oh, I'm just looking. God, don't talk to me. God, don't talk to me. Can you distract him by talking to him too many times? No. This machine is busted. Ah, there's a free one. Would you like to play? Gino! This is our most popular machine, the Star Stash Smash. The high score is 200 points. Beat it to get an exquisite prize. Press start to view the rules. Good luck. I want to see the rules. What is it? Nintendo. I'm not sure I understand, but I guess practice will tell me. No, I'm not very good at this, obviously. Well, I beat the high score anyway. Congratulations, it's a new high score. Uh-huh. Wow, nice score, super nice even. Alrighty, here we go. You received an Invisish room. Yum, isn't it delectable? Doesn't look like it.
Mario!
Mario. How is he? Green hue? Yes, discoloration in the face. The symptoms seem to indicate bean fever. No mistaking it. This illness afflicts many travelers who aren't used to the food in this region. Well then, can you cure him? Had I the right remedy, I could cure him, but sadly, I'm all out. At this rate, in 3 days, he'll be a bean! What shall we do? It's somewhat dangerous, but west of this town lies a place known as Gufawa Ruins. It is said that deep within Gufawa Ruins, there grows crabby grass, an antidote to this fever. Luigi, will you go to Gufawa Ruins?
Oh, yeah.
On a side note, according to recent research, frightful monsters such as these have settled into Gufawa ruins. Rumors say that those who have been attacked by these monsters have had their bones broken, their flesh stripped, and all their blood sucked out. Yuck. Well, that's what they say. Oh my, that's quite frightful. But you're Luigi, you'll do just fine there, surely. Right, Luigi? You'll be fine, won't you? This is for Mario's sake, right? You will go, yes? Look, that's true brotherly love. Sheer will is making his cowardly bones move. How inspiring. Luigi, you're our only hope. Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're our only hope. Please come back safely. We'll be waiting for you. He's going, but reluctantly. He's not gonna be like that all the way, is he? I can't even jump. Is it a castle with a flagpole, Super Mario Brothers style? Okay. Nice touch. Okay, this is getting silly. What's the way to that again? I think they mentioned it, but always be wary of the food you eat when traveling. Trust me on this, you might get sick from foods your body isn't used to, and then things get ugly. But a delicate fellow like me, I get sick eating normal foods, then I eat all the time. Pity me. This is so funny. He's so slow moving though. I seem to be stuck. Oh, are you interested in my hypnotic abilities? Oh dear, you look so nervous, horrified even. Why don't you start by taking a long, deep breath? How was that? You feel more relaxed now, don't you? Say you're dressed strikingly like Mario, aren't you? Are you infatuated with Mario, the superstar? Well, in that case, I shall turn you into Mario. Now close your eyes. You shall now become Mario, yes. Embrace it. Believe. With his incredible jump, you will face the onslaught of evil. The greatest superstar of the Mushroom Kingdom, Mario, is you! See, aren't you feeling a tad more Mario-esque? You are becoming Mario. You are turning into Mario. More and more Mario. You are almost Mario. Quite nearly Mario. Yeah! You may open your eyes now. Now, come this way. Well, are your hat and clothes not red? You are Mario! Okay. That's all he needed, I suppose. His voice when you select the things is still Luigi's voice, though. But by himself he can't jump that high, okay. Which way to those ruins? This way? Don't know if I'll have a lot of time to do much more tonight. Little Funky Town lift. Can I at least figure out where those ruins are? This way maybe. I know. Oh, that guy is such a jerk. He knows I can't jump way over there, so he always runs off that way. Real mature jerk. Ah, okay. This looks more like a dead end than anything else. Oh wait, you can get on the flagpole? Ah, interesting. Still doesn't tell me where I'm supposed to go. When a mushroom gets this big, maintaining it is tough. Yeah, I can't use this block yet. Yeah, you can't do much by yourself. Tell me, where are those ruins? Crabby grass is said to grow in the depth of Gufawa ruins. You'll find the ruins if you just head due west from town. Okay. And that's useful information. Well, I think I tried this way. I couldn't. No? Well, I already tried. I have to leave town that way, maybe? Elevator to Gufawa Ruins, capacity 1. Ah, okay. Okay, well, I'll try to reach that destination, and I think that should be all for today. Well, I'm there, am I not? No? Gufawa Ruins area. Okay. Gufawa? I'm not even sure how you pronounce this. Is that not the way? Or that down that way, perhaps. Ah, here. Ah, that's it, looks like. I'm not supposed to touch this one. Come on! One more. Okay, can I save inside here? Ah, yes. Alright then. Yeah, that'll be it for today. I will stop here and leave the rest of these ruins for tomorrow night then. Well, I shall be back tomorrow night then, same time as today. And we'll continue. I will not be doing anything in between the two streams since I only have one brother anyway. Thank you for the stream and have a good rest of the evening. Well, you too, Monica, and I hope that at least the stream managed to cheer you up a little. I hope you'll be feeling much better very soon. That you'll keep being on the slope, I guess, getting to back to high spirits. Get better, take care of yourself. Thank you also for watching, and I shall see you next time then. It did? Well, I'm glad to hear it. That makes me happy to hear it. Anyway, bye-bye, Monica, and take care of yourself, alright? See you next time. Bye-bye.